What is up, people? Happy Thursday, almost Friday, headed to the weekend. How's everybody doing today? Hope you are having a fantastic day. Gonna give a shout out to some of the folks I see in the chat. Let's see, I know that is in my way. I know I saw Kathleen, but she's not showing up. Maybe I didn't connect to the stream fast enough. But hello, Kathleen Smith. Good to see you. And then it picks up with Crow's Blade. Kelly Mishmash. Good to see you. Clint, hello. And thank you guys for making it so quickly to the live stream. I appreciate you all. Hey, Marco. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well today.
Hello there.
I got to remember, I think you guys told me last week, when I face away from the microphone, it doesn't sound good. Oh, I got too much stuff in the way. Hold on. I have to move stuff when I record, unfortunately. And when I do that, let's try. Let's try it now. I think you all told me it sounded much better with the microphone in front of me instead of behind me. Not that you can see the mic's here now. It was over here. My dog is walking around now. Can you see her? Nope. Oh, I'm blocking now. You see her back there? She's going to lay back down. How's it going? Mick, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Did I already say hi to Mick? Mick, I feel like I said hi already. The the computer fans were going really hard for a second there. Someone bloody shot me already. Dadgum ding dongs here at work. What happened?
Sorry, bro.
Dang. What? What? I like the blue paw prints. I don't know that I've ever seen those before. What you guys carrying today? It's been quite a busy day. Let me tell you, first of all, today's the first day here since last year that it has cracked 70 degrees. I think it was like 71 or 72 or something like that. It is gorgeous outside. I kind of wish that I would have gone on lunch and got some ground beef. That way I could make some burgers when we finish with the live stream. It's like, yep, time to crack the grill on. We do it during the wintertime, but this is like the season that you really want to do it in. So, I'd love to be able to do that. Might still do that even after we're done. I think daylight savings is this weekend. I feel like my wife told me that. Blue's not gonna tell us what happened. Good to see you, brother.
Hello there.
Good to see you. Ads of anger. I'm barely managing. Oh, loads of anger. Your name. Oh, there we go. It was on the side here. I wish I could show you that. Literally, your name cut off the LO. It looked like it read ads of anger. Yeah, I think it is daylight savings this weekend. And we are in spring, so the clocks will spring forward, right? I was cleaning the desk with my, I don't even know what it's called, the B something or another. B10 Pro Max air in a can. This is like the best air in a can I've ever seen that you can recharge. I was dusting and cleaning earlier as I was getting ready for the live stream. Kelly confirming that it is this weekend. If you guys were not aware, daylight savings is a coming. We're going to spring ahead. It's going to be light later. It's going to be get the grill uncovered and ready for the season time. for those that grill. Facilities jacked up your tools. Oh no, that is not a good thing. I hope by your tools you mean the tools that you have for your job and not the tools that you love to carry in your pockets. I dropped a couple of channel posts for you guys as stuff was dropping this week, and one of the more I closed it. One of the more interesting ones was this week that I saw. I gotta get back. Been in my resumes a lot here lately, so my links have dropped down some. So I wanted to see what you guys, I have a couple of questions for you guys, but thoughts on the Slim Raccoon. Is this going to be the trend of 2026? I feel like 2025 was small knives and barlock knives. Are we going to be seeing a bunch of skinny slim knives this year? Because this is like their third slim knife, if I recall correctly. Oh, it's the air in the can, Kathleen. We'll come back to this in a second. It has a couple different attachments that you can put onto the tip there, but it's I don't have anything I can really demonstrate it on, but you have the ability to, I don't know how loud it'll sound, and then on the front here, probably should turn it down so you can hear me. On the front, it has like a max button that you can turn it on to. I'm not going to turn it on though, because it tends to really freak out the Poochie. Oh, and then it'll tell you the battery life percentage on it. But it's a Fantic. I really like it. It's very effective. I like it more so than the air in the can, which like after a few seconds of spraying those, they tend to freeze up, and I just don't really feel like they're effective, and they're very expensive. So I felt like investing just the one time for this was worthwhile for me. But what I was going to say, I was going to ask if you guys thought that was going to be the trend, and then mention the. Let me move this over because it's going to get in my way. Sorry. To get to where I need to get to stuff. The Pocket Monster, I think, is what Tenable is calling that. The Fenrir has the Pokeball looking theme. I'm not going to call it exactly that, but kind of looks like that to me. And we'll drop that in here if you guys want to go over to I guess it'd make more sense to let you guys come over and look at it in a two tab if you want. And then the Desert Warrior Kaiser Vanguard Mini Sheepdog. I know there's a couple of Mini Sheepdog collectors out there. Yeah. Yeah. I definitely felt like this is more effective, rechargeable, reusable, and then you can change the attachment type out. I think even if I recall, I could be wrong. I think it even comes with one where you can blow the air through it, and it has like bristles on the very tip, so you can kind of brush and blow if you really are having a hard time getting what you need out of the cracks and crevices of the keyboard. Yeah, we had some new React XOs with the aluminum scales, if I remember right. And why are the Ultratech so expensive? I feel like they used to be like 250, 275. Have they always been this expensive? Did I miss a price hike somewhere? Did I miss some? Hey, who just joined? Oh, Henry. Hey, Henry, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Appreciate you joining.
Hello there.
I almost clicked on the wrong one. Almost, almost. There was something else. I don't know if it was here. Oh yeah, yeah. So the ring bow. This looks like a 3-inch knife. That one already sold out. Yeah, 3-inch LMAX AEBL. That's what it was. Did anybody pick this one up? I'm just curious. Did you pick it up and have you gotten it yet? Because that's what I'm curious about. 3 inches, not necessarily a bad thing if you can do the ergos in a manner in which it will support like a wide range of hand types. Just curious, just curious. The new Sheepdog drop point. I like this a lot. So this one was one that excited me to see. This is the Rich Light. What was the steel on this? Nitro V. I think it looks good with the drop point. It'll be a little bit more of a versatile blade type. So I thought that was kind of cool. I got a smudge or something. Hey, Jim, appreciate you stopping by, my brother. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well today.
Hello there.
Let's see here. Trying to figure out where I slay it somewhere. There it is. It's messing with me when I'm looking at the screen. It's like this little faint smear spot where I'm looking on the screen. I must have bumped my finger across my glasses or something. Oh, I don't think I got all of it. I think I missed the bottom there. Yeah, that looks much better. Oh yeah. No more smears. But what do y'all think about the drop point blade shape on the Sheepdog? I kind of like it. I'm kind of digging it. I think the only thing I would ask is, can we get it in a top liner lock instead of a clutch lock? I mean, I will admit, Kaiser does a good crossbar lock, but we have the top liner lock versions of what is it called? There it is, the Sheepdog, the sheep's foot Sheepdog. That one's coming in the top liner lock. Can we get the drop point in the top liner lock? I also thought it was a wise move because I personally really like the Harpoon, but the Harpoon folder I thought was really cool. Now, the micarta version with it being a frame lock on the other side, I'm not too sure about. I think if I were to pick a version, I would personally go with the LMAX with the, I guess, satin finish on it and the stone washed handle. I really think that is quite attractive. And I just like both sides to match. But I thought this was a smart move. I really personally like the Harpoon. It looks like an ultra deep hollow grind on it. So this is on the list, but it's not one in my current environment that I'm able to grab right this moment. I did go ahead and grab, and it looks like they sold out of the other one. So the only one that's left of the Drop Bear Zero is the black wash or the black coated blade with, and I don't know if that's a PVD, do they say? It's a DLC. So DLC blade, which is even better. Bowler M390 aluminum scales. I don't know when mine will get here. I'm hoping tomorrow. But I ordered the one with the purple accents is the one that I picked up. All right, so what's going on here? Lordy, Lord. Oh, because I went back up, it stuck there instead of scrolling down. Work sucks. Yeah, brother. I wish I was working. Some of us. I understand. I totally get it. Work is tough, but I would prefer to be working than not working right now. That's all I'm going to say. What's everybody carrying, by the way? I kind of jumped into some of these ones that I was excited about. Harpoon folder is awesome. Yeah. Yeah. It's on the list. Perhaps I can at some point get to that. But I had to order a few things. Once I get through those reviews, I'll move those along, recover some funds, and possibly come back to it if it's still available. I'm a little surprised it didn't sell a little bit faster. And then we got the Loki fixed blades. Kaiser dropped quite a lot of stuff after Chinese New Year. Quite a lot of stuff. Yeah. I really like the Tiny Dancer from Tenable. I've handled a different variant of that. That's a really solid fixed blade. A really solid fixed blade. The Incipiter looks like a really cool blade. I like the fish scales on this one. Fish looking scales, dragon scales. I'm not sure what, oh, fish scales says it right there. Very attractive design. This is 14C, so this is not a tenable. This is where I start to get confused. The blade steel and the materials used would have me thinking this would be a tenable offering. I was expecting to see like at least S35 VN, but at $100, I get it. But I still would think you would want to launch this under the tenable line. Maybe they have a lower threshold for tenable brand knives, and then we got a couple of tenables below that with the link. That kind of looks like another knife. Somebody help me out here. What is the link looking like here to me? Jim's got the AD 20.5 Rosecraft F3. Oh no, it's not any bigger over here. The Catarugas jackknife. I hope I said that right. Collector Club Edition. Brian, what's going on, brother? It's good to see you. Thank you for coming by this evening. Got a couple of Microtechs. Not sure how I feel about the Sugar House knife. I really like that Remet RT. That's pretty cool looking. Jim left a comment on the Extrovert and its blade shape. Absolutely cracked me up. I don't know that I'd ever come up with that descriptor for that knife. That was pretty funny, bro. We got the Cicada's Wing. They are doing a ton of variants of this particular knife, so it must be doing well for it to be so popular that they're making all of these different versions. I feel like I've seen like 12 different versions, maybe even more, of the Cicada's Wing. We got some tactile turns. Didn't these used to be like $100? They're all like 150 now. I guess that is inflation. The Tripper, that is another one that I really like. Oh, this is the tenable Tripper, not the concept. Very interesting. Are these all micarta? I like the black micarta, and I really like their micarta because it looks more like a corduroy style or denim style micarta. I like that gold, rose gold coating there as well. We got a purple one here. Purple and black. Huh? I go back because it's easier to get back to the list, and then we just got a natural micarta, natural colored. Brian's work carry. Why is this looking so small in the corner here? Is it because it's because I'm on the share screen? I know that's why. Anyway, sorry. The TKL Agent 002 or 002 North Mountain Blades Chop 2 Joker carbon fiber handles, SLD Magic Black DLC blade, and a Jack Wolf Benny clip in camo carbon toxic green. That's a sweet carry, my friend. I love the cotton candy handle on the Sugar House knife. Oh, let's go back to that real quick. I think I missed that. All I'm doing is looking at the handles of the Tripper, the Sugar cotton candy. Yeah, almost looks like when right before they go to mix paint. Kind of looks like it has that swirl going to it. They only have one picture? Oh, okay, there we go. Looks like they're slightly contoured, the way that it looks different as you get closer to the edges. Yeah, I can see why you like that scale. It's definitely one of the more attractive. I don't know about this. Looks like it's trying to be America on the down low. So I know it's the Barber, and I see it now that I see the name. But before I clicked into it, it looked like it was trying to be, America-ish. I don't think there was anything. I thought there was something else here, but it might have been somewhere else. Yeah. Was it the Exo utility? No. Something else this week caught my eye, and I really can't remember. Oh yeah, that's right. The new Black Magics. But I think these fell out of favor for one reason or another. Was it like stop pin location or something? Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like that's what it was, right? I think I'm not 100% sure on that. Feel like that might have been what it was. Let's go on into the chat. What do we got here? Oh, members only live stream. I know. I need to go in and do my members only videos. I've been so busy, believe it or not. I haven't had the time. With the weather being nice this week, I was trying to take advantage and get outside and take care of a few things that I didn't get to. Um, but it's a new month, and I'm gonna go ahead and drop some gifts, and then we'll save some for later in the month. All right. Welcome back, Kathleen, Chris Webb, Derek Wedge, T. Millie, and Wayne. Yeah, I personally think it's a very attractive design, and I think for the money with the M390 titanium and the price point, and you're getting the camo carbon. Granted, it looks like it is potentially, it might be the newer. It doesn't look like it has as much color as some of the newer ones, but I'm not 100% sure either. Oh, you know what I forgot to drop? Welcome to the new members. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I saw I can't think of who I saw it, where I saw it. Where did I see that? Ah, it was Stasa. Stasa was saying to make the Serpentine that he'd like to see a fixed blade version of the Serpentine. He likes the blade shape and the handle shape. Yeah. That looks like one that's kind of in between the Militar. I can't think of the other knife that I saw. I had that when I saw it. I was like, it looks like something, so and so and so and so got together and had a baby that looks like what it would be. The butterscotch paper macata. I actually think that looks pretty slick. And I think the butterscotch name is very accurate. I got to check out, it's probably sold out, the 80s version of that. I think that's already out there. Yeah, the 80s. Yeah. Yeah. That looks like newer camo carbon. Anyway, getting off of all that, I can't remember what else, if anything else. D. Sharon, what's going on? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it.
Hello there.
All good, brother. We know you're at work. Kelly said, I've been playing with my TCal Piranha, Devo, a Saloon, and Microtech SOCOM Bravo Mini. Funny that you mentioned that, because my companion carry today also be my Saloon. This is probably, at least in a little while, my favorite small knife. I've had this and the American Blade Works slip joint kind of vying for companion carry a ton in the pocket lately. And then I just throw it in my little art company Rambler XL with the accoutrements that I normally carry, pen, flashlight. And then it's a real mismatch carry today, but I wanted the dual utility blades because I had packages coming in. You can see I need to clean this up. There's like tape residue and goo and stuff on it a little bit. But the Caveman swapped with the Blackwash blade. Love that one. It's such a good big knife. I like the ergos. Cutting is really impressive for its size. Jim said butterscotch is an old pattern. Yeah, but I haven't seen it in a while, so it's kind of cool to see it come back around, if that makes sense. What I'm burnt out on is the green and the brown micartas that they throw on everything. I really can't say anything about the black micartas because it's kind of like a timeless keep it simple stupid or whatever the saying is um, for that one. But the if you're going to do the black, can you please alternate or rotate other colors in for the brown and the greens? Like, you don't have to do that every time. You can do some reds, which I've liked the reds and the black, the red and black blade in the past. The denim blue's fun. I really like the G Cartas where they kind of mix that up. Just mix it up a little bit. Yeah, how did I know that you were going to say you had that purple one too? Yeah, I really like that one. It is I think I talked about the ergos being that it is a smaller knife, but it really is for me index finger landing here and then middle and ring finger land perfectly there for me. So I can really enjoy the S90V DLC hollow ground blade. It's a fantastic cutter. You can see I use it mostly to open stuff. And then I break the K-Man out to kind of break it down. And I do, when I'm at my desk and I'm opening a bunch of stuff, I still grab my zipper a ton. This is a desktop. You can see why I use that. Because eventually when that blade comes up enough, I just throw it out and grab another one. I don't even bother cleaning it. And I know some people are going to be like, that's a waste. Because it's probably not dull at all from cutting the tape. And that's fair, but that's kind of why I have it there to use it. Just saves me having to clean the pocket knives all the time. I did also take advantage today with it being 71 and the weather being as nice as it is. I did get outside. For some reason, I don't know why I thought that. I thought my Shield X and the Osight SE that I have on it, I thought it was out of zero, and I went out and it was perfectly zeroed. And I thought, well, I don't know what I'm confusing it with because I was out there a couple days before just, because I like to practice the draw and everything. I feel like you can always get a little bit better with a little bit more practice. But the P365X macro with that Defender, it was zeroed. So I don't know why I thought that the Shield X was out of zero. But anyway, it was still fun to get out there and practice. Exactly. Uh, you got the Blurple anode and the static wash. That's a really nice static wash on that blade too. Bluminati. All right, guys. Burkell's Cerakote, the Shiv, Viper Balloon, Vosti Porcupine, Devo Fireball, Concept Thunderbird, Thunderhead, said that wrong, Kosume, QSP Hedgehog, Moore, Maker Trapper, Rosecraft, O'Shea River Kayak, Baton 4, Arkfeld Pro, and more. Hopefully that's not any of the equipment that got messed up. What is up, TJ? Good to see you, my man.
Hello there.
If you guys aren't following Titanium Justin, definitely encourage you to check him out. If you enjoy the content, give the boy a follow. Give my boy a follow. Anesso lurking, man. Good to see you. And thank you for coming and lurking out. Clint, what's going on, my man? Did I say hi to you already, Clint? I feel like I said hi to you, but can't trust memory sometimes. What was I talking about? I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. I've never had, so you guys know Ready Set Plink, my other channel, if you're into PewView stuff. Titanium Justin's got the Benchmade mini bug out in LMAX. TRM Atom, and the Jack Wolf Timberjack. So almost a nearly complete USA loadout, and a sweet one at that. Brian said, I like the Devo Salon so much that I picked up the Blade Binge Dark Mode Saloon. I almost picked that one up, but I went with the Wakanda Forever. Am I saying that right, you guys? Came in yesterday, and I love it. They still had them in stock? Or are you saying you picked that up from someone? They still had that in stock. That is impressive. I'd be shocked that it's still in stock. I would have thought that had sold out a long time ago. Um, Before I lose track of time, I do have a couple items that I'm finished with and or I've never used. So I did get the content that I needed out of. Anybody know what's in here? Let's get a guess before I show. I'm gonna put it on the what's in here, guys. You guys tell me what is in the box. What's in here today? And what is in here will be given away shortly. We're gonna do a giveaway. They still had it in stock. Wow. Okay. In stock. All right. That's wild that you can still get that. TJ says, I got D. Sharon's Concept Nettle on the way. Nice. Which one did you get, TJ? Cicada's Wing. What are we talking about? Oh, you think that's what's in here. Okay. The guesses are coming in. Cicada. Marco says a pin. Marco, you would be correct. I'm going to show you what's included with the pin case. Told you it's on the table. So that is the OG color of the titanium pin that we're going to give away. And it does have one of my custom Blurple anode jobs on it. So more purplish on the actual bolt. I did a bronze for the sleeve there. Let's see if I can slide this and show it. Nope. So you can see got a little bit more of the Blurple on the top and bronzed in the middle. I was hoping it would show up more. I like the checkering on this particular one. I actually really like the swell on the writing on this one, but I am ready to move on. I have so many titanium pins. Got a little glass breaker on the top. And then this one, I keep missing the bolt. But I really like the ano on this. I'm going to take one of my other plain ones and do a different ano. I always do the blue. So my desktop pin, I can never give this one away. I personalized this one, so I can't ever do this one. It's special to me. These were back when I think they were 100. I don't know. Maybe they've always been 150 and I just didn't know it. So I kind of did different accent for the hardware, top click and everything. But because I personalized it, I won't give that one away. But that is what's being given away today. One of the items. I got another one after this too. Blue aluminum. That's the one he ordered. Nice. And carabiner. Yeah. No. Lord, no. I would need to be going to get that reattached. Thank you, Kathleen. I appreciate that. We're going to do the giveaway here in just a moment. Mix got the Valsteed Hedgehog, Chavez 229, Redencion, Olight, i3T EOS, and Leatherman Wave Plus. That matches my pry bar. I was so close. Yeah, I guess you could write in blood with that severed finger. Thanks, Clint. I appreciate it. Very nice pen. Kelly says, I prefer a bolt action. I like both. So here's where I do like, let me put my pocket knife back in here. Here is where I do like the bolt action. They generally are a little bit smaller. It's in my other pouch. I could go and get it, but the clicker doesn't stick out of the top of my cases, so that is why I like it. So this is the mini one. I carry this, and then I have a plain Jane one. This is obviously before the channel name change. And then because they did that engraving there, it makes it really easy to oil slick it. I meant to make that purple, not blue. I just haven't had time to go back and fix it. I was going to just do the buttons to match this, and then I was going to have everything else be the same color on this one. This one gets used a little bit more. It's really surprising that, there we go. You can see the kind of, from where it's riding with the other gear. There's a couple marks on this one. But I also really like that tactile texturing that they do on their pins. Funny enough, all three of the pins that I mainly carry are tactiles. And then I have a big idea and design in my backpack. And then with my other gear, I have, I think it's the Olight titanium. I think it's the D1 pin. I'm not sure. That's a good one too. Clint says, I've never had a nice pin. Well, I'm going to stick it in the case. I got some other goodies, courtesy of Miss Mishmash in the comments there. We got some carabiner goodies and, sorry, I said carabiner. We have some lanyard goodies and keyring goodies and zipper pull goodies and such that'll be included with that one. Let me go to comment picker and pick a video and come up with a keyword while I'm picking the video. Let's go to yesterday's. Is that yesterday's? Yeah, nope, that's today's. That is today's video. We'll use today's video for the comment. And then I need to go back to the live stream. We need to drop it in here. And because I'm not very original, it's just going to be the keyword pin. It doesn't matter if it's uppercase or lowercase. I'm going to pin it to the top. We will do the drawing at 6:43. And one lucky winner will get this and some other assorted goodies. I really like this. I can't think of the ink. It takes the same ink as what's in here, so I'll take it out of here. It takes the same cartridge. I think it's the, is this the Parker? Yeah, the Parker. Where's the name? I don't know what the, it takes the Parker. Oh, maybe it's this on the top. It doesn't say, but it takes the Parker refills, which I like. I like the Parker cartridges because they write pretty consistent. But what I will say is I don't know that they last the longest out of everything out of, that's out there. So it takes the Parker. Rahan, what's going on, my friend? It's good to see you. Jim says, oh yeah, always, yeah, always look at nice pins, but I've never got one either. I like the Frag concept pin, yeah. I did almost lose a finger last summer. You are so right. That was scary. I lose too many pins to carry a nice pin. Thankfully, knock on wood, I haven't lost any of mine yet. Because of the fact that they're a little bit, on the more expensive side, I pay close attention to them and track them. I have had them, so I've learned not to carry this one in my basketball shorts, because what I have found is when I'm in my basketball shorts and I get to move it around too much, this thing will slide out and completely go out the pocket. So I don't carry that load out with the basketball shorts. I carry just the pocket knife. I think that's everybody. Yeah. We got 2 more minutes, 3 more minutes. I mean, I think the O-pins are nice, Kathleen. I like them. I think they do a nice job with those. I've had a couple of aluminum pins and I like them. They're a lighter weight. Probably easier to carry because they're a lighter weight, but I think those O-pins are done really well. I'm trying to think of the other one that I have. I know it wasn't the Easton. What was the I had another aluminum pin. I can't think of the name of it right now. It's from a popular brand. I can see it too. It's a bolt action pin, but I can't think of the name of it. Fairly popular, pretty affordable. It's in one of my videos for pins. I did buy a friend a Mont Blanc, and that was really nice. Bastion. No, it's not the Bastion. It's the other one. Bastion is also really popular, but they're kind of bulky. I like Olight. I have 2, the special kind of bronzes color and the breast cancer awareness one. Nice. You don't work in the place I do either. Right in the Rain. I've had a Right in the Rain. That is a good one. Not the one that I'm referring to, but that is a good one. I feel like I have a Right in the Rain somewhere. Is that in my backpack? No, where do I do? I feel like I have that somewhere. Not the one in my backpack, is it? I don't think it is. Hold on. I got 2 backpacks. I don't think it's in this one. I think it's in my. Let me see. This was the backpack I used when I would go into the office at the old job. I don't think it's in this one. No, that's the mouse. Let me check the other side. Is it in this one? I don't think it's in this one. This is my. I keep this in my. Like backup to the backup, right? Oh, 43. All right, let's do the giveaway. The Pen Mini, yeah. Just a little bit bigger. I think part of the problem is the screen resolution that I'm on. The bastions are too thick. No, it's not in here. I don't have a pen in here. Interesting. I have a pad, but I guess because I always have a pen in the backpack with this, that's probably why I don't. But I like these little Roaring Fire packs. I think I did a video on them. They're very well made. Very durable. All right, let me put that back. Let's do the drawing. Oh, I bet you if we go on to Amazon and we type in aluminum bolt action pin, I bet you it comes up. We'll do that here in a second. All right. All right, Justin. Let's take you off there. Let's go over here. Let me grab the link again. We'll go to the comment picker. And no replies. Okay, 15 of y'all. Good odds. Good odds. Not a big show out tonight. All right. Brian White. I have a feeling this pen is going to get stolen, my friend. Congrats to you, though, for winning. The titanium bolt action pen. I know the rule. You don't need any of the paracord goodies. So maybe I can find something else to substitute that out because I do feel bad that you're not getting extras. I know there's a couple of the extras I can send for sure. Let me write this down. Not that we're giving away a ton tonight. We're actually starting to thin out the population a little bit, my friends. Oh, I need to put that somewhere else. Oh, this is the wrong book. I just have too many books. Ron, thank you, man. I appreciate you.
Sorry, bro.
Oops. I was trying to scroll. I didn't mean to click on that. I swear I didn't mean to try to click on that. Oh, gosh. That was funny. All right, so pen going to Brian. That we secretly know that means it's probably really going to Kelly. I guess we'll see. That'll be interesting. Maybe they can share. Maybe they can share. Thank you for the donation, Ron. I really appreciate it. Uh, the links, the donations, all super helpful. Very, very helpful for me. So thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. Let me see here. Make sure I unclicked everything. I did. We'll do the other one here in a minute so I can have a minute to chat with you all. I already wrote down Brian. We'll refresh that. Back out of this. And it was definitely out of my range of my coworker's magnetic telescoping grabby thing. Dang. Ah, that's what happened. Oh man, I'm sorry, bro. That does suck.
Sorry, bro.
Now I can use it appropriately. Didn't mean to use that on Ron. That was pretty funny. I like those Balio pins. Brasher, what's going on, brother? Good to see you.
Hello there.
Casey's not around. We can run the heck out of those. Anisso, lurking. Yeah. I kind of figured. That felt weird in your earphones? It felt weird? You might have them earphones in a little too far there, Nissa. It might make it to work with me. Better leave it at your desk at work, Jim says. All right, Bloom. Appreciate you lurking and hanging out. All right. I think I caught up. Let's see real quick if we can get this to pull up. Y'all are all going to be like, I know that's the one that you were talking about. Come on now. Let's see if we can find it. I will recognize it as soon as I see it. Right in the Rain is one, and I do own one somewhere. I have like a OD green one. It's so old. I've had it forever. I don't know where it's at. Man, it's like right on the tip of my tongue. They might not be on here anymore because I know they also have on their own site that they sell it. But I am not seeing it on here anymore. And goodness gracious, there's so much more selection now. It kind of looks like this one almost, the one that I'm thinking of. It kind of looks like this Ridge, but it's not Ridge. I'd recognize it as soon as I saw the name. And it's a very popular brand. They used to advertise a ton on Instagram. I haven't seen them in a long time though. Man, I cannot think of it. We might have to go to the old Googler. And see if it refine. Aha. That's the brand that I've been thinking of that I just could not recall. But it is like I feel like everybody at some point in time owns one of these pens, and they are a very solid pen for the money. Um, let's see. Is it just one of these? Full size box set. Ooh, why would you want to buy that many pens? The copper one is more less oh, the titanium is 79. So what's in this? Oh, from 69. Is that what it's saying? What do we got? Gunmetal gray. This is aluminum though, right? Oh no, they're stainless steel. Maybe that's why nobody was guessing that, JD, because you're saying aluminum and they're stainless. Stainless steel pins. They got the brass, the copper, titanium, and titanium. Okay. That's why nobody was guessing because they're not. I thought they were aluminum for some reason. So this is the EPI. Don't they have an aluminum one? Titanium. Limited edition. That one's sold out. Apparently not. Felt very close. That's funny. If it gets taken to work, you won't see it. So it's a race to the mailbox. Oh man. All right. So what's the full size? Is the stainless steel? Oh, it comes with a stand. I don't know why I thought these were aluminum. Anyway, all right, I'm off that train. I'm off that train. They're good pins though. I want to say I think the one that I used to have was like the black coated one. I think it's on my wife's desk. Need that pencil. Which one? The one from Refine? Big Hams. What's going on, brother? Good to see you.
Hello there.
Good to see you. All right, let's do the other giveaway. So the other giveaway. Oh, that was from putting it in the box. Sorry. New unopened. Wrong way. All right. Who wants a bomber? If it isn't if it isn't Brian or Kelly that wins this, there will be some paracord goodies in there along with some other stuff. I didn't bring the other stuff up to the desktop, so I do apologize for that. Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. Where, oh, where shall we go? Shall we go? Oh, you guys really liked that Barlock video. Is there anything? No, everybody's pretty much. All right. We're going to go with, since you all probably watched it, but since it hasn't gotten a lot of traffic, we'll just use this one. It's always fun to watch the number jump up on those. YouTube's like, what's going on here? All right. Oop, I need to go to the chat. I'm gonna drop it here. And all one word. I'm only capitalizing so you can see what I'm trying to say. And we will pin it to the top. Did it change it? Oh no, it didn't change it. Didn't change it. Did not change it. You missed the titanium pin, my friend. I'm sorry. We gave it away at 6:43-ish. And that one's going to Brian, but we're curious to see if Kelly will beat him to the mailbox on the day it gets delivered. It has a Blurple anno job on it. It's a really nice pen, the Bestech Man titanium pen. It is super nice. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I love that Blurple anno. I probably should have done the carabiner to match. I probably could break everything out to do that now that it's getting warm. I really need to go finish setting up the garage and getting things in place. I just haven't had the chance. But I have the time to do it now. So maybe tomorrow morning I got to go pick up my aunt's trailer. I'm going to help the wife and brother-in-law clean out their mom's house. They're getting ready to get it to market. And there's some things that they need hauled away. So I'm going to help them do that on Saturday. So I'm going to go get the trailer tomorrow morning. But maybe when I get back, that's my point. I will go through and get the garage started at least. You hadn't seen that one yet. Yeah, I can tell the traffic not so great on that. But I personally wish I could have, because it is a sample that multiple people need to check out. I feel like I'm far away from the microphone. I wish I could have taken it out to the range area. There's like where I could clear a little bit with it. I kind of wanted to do that, but I was like, if I would have to replace it, which wouldn't be a problem. But if I damaged it, I'd have to definitely, do something to fix that. Keep me going during this training video. No, no, it's not cap sensitive. You can write it all lowercase. The tool that I use to pick doesn't care. We've tested it in the past because I pulled it up and just wrote it all lowercase, even though someone else did uppercase, and it still counted them in the count. You hadn't seen either one. Oh no. You have me set to all and it still doesn't notify you? YouTube doing me dirty. They're trying to slow the growth. TRM Adam or new Bulldog Rev? I would say, Big Hams, if you've never handled a TRM, go for the TRM. If you have and you don't have it in your collection any longer, or you're expanding your TRM collection, I'd go for the Bulldog. But if you've never experienced a TRM, like being an owner of it yourself, go for that TRM. You too. Well, what do you know? We're gonna do the giveaway at 7:02 because it just changed to 6:59 and I wasn't paying attention. 7:02. We'll give that bomber away with assorted goodies. I need to write down who wins too. My book is way back here. Boop, boop, boop. And that's going to be it for tonight. We'll actually have drained my giveaway supply. At least for now. I have other stuff coming, but it just hasn't got here yet. Hasn't got here. Keep this closer at hand. And unfortunately, some of the other stuff that I have, so I have a compartmentalized compartmentalized. Lord, I don't know why I struggled with that word just now. Certain things. So some stuff you'll see on all platforms, depending where you follow me. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I think starting next week, I'm probably going to go back, download stuff to match up, but I think I am going back on Rumble as well. And of course, I have the second channel that I have on all of those except TikTok. The stuff that I get from TikTok Shop that is offered on TikTok Shop, I'm only going to show that over on TikTok for the people that, prefer that platform. We're talking about it on YouTube, and I recognize some folks here may not be on that platform. So some of that stuff only on TikTok. And the reason being completely transparent that I do that is because I have identified and observed that they run certain deals and sales on TikTok Shop that they don't do on their own website or other websites. So you would, in essence, be able to get that product that I'm showing if you like it for less on TikTok. Now, if it is a good enough deal, I have posted on the post, not video, that they have something over there that's a really good deal, but I haven't seen it too often to where I think it's something where I feel like everybody would go and grab that because of the better price. And we're generally talking like anywhere from $5 to $20 less. So okay to substantial. I won't show that stuff over here because I don't like the fact that if you try to go to the other link that I have, that they don't have that deal on that website. They're only doing it because it's a TikTok offering or whatever. So I don't like to promote stuff just to get y'all to buy it. I share stuff when I see things of interest and hope that you choose to use the link if you want to go pick that up. But I never want anyone to feel pressured like they have to. So I share it, and then when I'm really passionate about it, I'll let you know through the video content and leave a link. And it's up to you if you want to use it. So that's how I've kind of separated the two platforms. Um, Good or bad, I don't know. But Brash, did you see this, Brian? Uh, Jim said, I've been married 41 years. I always get the mail. So I will say at my house currently, my wife has once or twice picked up the mail. But we're on a main road or off a main road. So we have the 5 acres main road. We are on the very back end of our 5 acres. Now our 5 acres is kind of squarish, except in the back it has like a little weird, let's call it a 90. I'll call it a 90-degree angle that it kind of cuts back. But anyway, what my point being is the speed limit is 55 way out in front of the field in front of our house. And if it's 55, that means people are doing 60 to 65 generally there. So she doesn't feel comfortable crossing. I really don't have an issue because I just wait till there's no traffic. It is a main road, but it's not a high traffic road, if that makes sense. So I generally, like you, Jim, all that to be said, check the mail. Yeah, I'm with you, Ron. If he hasn't, I would go with that. I would go with that as well. Yeah, he said no. Go for the Atom, man. You will not regret it. Especially if it's a variant that you really, really, really like. The other thing about the Atom is if you get a variant and later you see some scales that they offer that you like, they do sell those optionally separate if you want to pick them up. So if you like the diamond textured titanium scales form or something like that, they generally will offer those. Now, what I would encourage you to do is if they do a run but you haven't seen scales on a run, that you contact them, because the more people that do that, the more inclined they would be to make and offer those scales, just like anywhere else, really. I'm not telling you guys anything that you don't know. There's some more feedback for you, big hams, from Justin there. All right, let me get over here. Let me copy the link again. I backed out of that video. All right, let me copy the link again. Let me share my screen. We'll do this final giveaway for the bomb plus goodies. So here's how we'll test it, because I guarantee you people probably typed it the same. And we have a certain number of people in on the chat. Some viewers have left, just like that. No replies. So we should have the full number here, all lowercase. Yeah, so it's the same number of people that entered out of the group for the pin that have entered for this one. So I'm going to die if it's Kelly or Brian. You're going to save me some shipping? Kelly, now I know you won back-to-back weeks. And I promise. Oh, wait. You are playing for blue. I just saw that in the comment. Playing for blue. Very nice to pay it forward. All right, Bluminati. I feel like you won last week too, did you not? Where's my book? Oh, that's right. I put it over here because it's closer. Oh, you know what I forgot to hit? I was so tickled by that, I forgot to hit the cheer. All right, Kelly played for Bluminati. We don't know if Bluminati's still here because I think he was getting off work and lurking. But I know Blue's info and where to send it. So thank you, Kelly. I might do a little something nice extra in there since you did something so nice for Blue. Just because I love that. I think that is awesome. All right. Cool, cool, cool. All right, let me catch up on some of the chat while this catches up with you all who are going to see on the lag. Well, they are both TRM. So I should say that Adam or the new Bulldog, Rev B, I think it's called. I like the fuller sized Adam. Even though it is larger, it is a thin profile, and if I recall correctly, slightly contoured scales. Now, I will say, if you have no TRMs and you like to do your own maintenance, it's a little bit to figure it out. Check out my video. I think I have a disassembly video out there to help you be prepared for what you're going to encounter when you get to that point. I posted my Adam video today. Big Ham said he has seen some of those. Justin said it's a short. I'm like, blow by blow, the conversation these two are having. Oh, you cannot reverse flick the Adam. I can't remember. So I also know that TRM changed their thumb studs finally and got away from those bumper studs. Ron says, go for the Neutron. All right, let's see. Marco says, rigged. But she paid it. Kathleen said rigged. How does she do it? Because there's only 15 people here. Like, your odds are incredible. And it is definitely because I do this live stream earlier than later. I have seen where if I let this run longer and longer, that number goes up as more people are off, finished getting settled at home and coming in here. Now, depending, I run this so that I can spend time with family once they're here, but depending on what future employment looks like for me, this may be bumped to a different time and or different days depending. I'm going to try to keep it stabilized because this is my normal day and time. I don't know, because Lefty was on last night as a guest, if Lefty's going to be on tonight. So I do take that into consideration for friends. You know, I can't necessarily accommodate everybody's channel, but again, we got to see what future employment looks like for moi. Let's see. Yeah, so y'all saw that she paid it forward. Kelly said, "Sorry, it's okay. I wasn't anticipating saving it. It was just going to be a perk. It's fine." Uh, and I know you know I'm not being serious about it. I offered to snag an extra pin from my bank and send you send it to you, Kelly, if you like. Oh goodness. She wins on the bigger streams too. That's funny. Well, you increase your odds. Jim, I know you're on a lot of streams too, so this applies to you. You increase your odds by being present for the streams for sure. So I did want to talk to. I haven't, but I don't enter. Nope. Um, Kev is going to be live tonight, so there you go. Definitely tune in and check out his live if you're able to. He goes on super late, so I know it is tough for some people, but due to his, you know, work life balance, with the channel, that's the best that he can do for time. Because he's doing it the opposite way. I can't do it later because I can't function the next day if I do it after I spend time with the family. Also, I'm in the bedroom, so I know that my wife would not appreciate not being here at that time of night while she's trying to sleep and I'm doing a live stream. That'd be pretty comical, but that wouldn't happen. Yeah, you increase your odds by being present for sure. Um, save you save up your luck for one of those, Kelly. If it were only that easy. I finally won a numbers game after 3 years, so it can happen. That is a long time for entering and not winning. That is some pretty bad luck. Sorry, just got a spot to get to pull over to say thank you, Kelly. Oh, I don't have the. Oh, there it is. That was weird. I clicked on it 3 times and it finally jumped up to where it let me click on it. Anyway. I'm just reading some of y'all's comments. Sorry. Probably looked like I froze there for a minute, didn't it? All right. So I got the winners. Okay. There will be some paracord goodies in there for you, Blue. Kelly, I'm going to try to find something else for you and Brian in there. An extra for Kelly, Brian, only because she did the nice thing. Don't want Brian to feel like I'm leaving him out. You're getting all the extra other goodies except the paracord stuff because you have unlimited access to that, I would imagine. All right, I got to go figure out something for dinner, guys. I'm going to, Brian, I'm not going to show it to you, but I'm going to include a disassembly / work mat for you with with your prize. And then Kelly, you'll have something else. I got to look around though to figure out what I think you may enjoy. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I got stuff everywhere, man. If y'all could see what it looks like all around the area that I'm working in right now, and I actually cleaned up a lot today. It's kind of sad. But as I was saying, I'm gonna go make something to eat. I don't need anybody to send me any info. I still have y'all's info, so I will get that all packaged up. Actually, I'm probably going to package it up and send you guys the tracking info tonight because tomorrow I'm going to get up, eat, and roll over to my aunt's, who's on the opposite side of town, to get her trailer. God bless her for having it and letting me use it. Bless you all for being here with me tonight, having fun, hanging out. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm going to go get some food and I'm going to try to hang out. Kev's live streams run a little late, but I'll probably come in there for a little while. So if I see you in there, say hello. And if not, I hope you